group of extraterrestrial researchers trying to make sense of human humor, leading to unexpected and comical misunderstandings. The spacecraft Zignath V floated in Earth's orbit, quiet but brimming with excitement. Inside, 3 extraterrestrial researchers, Zilort, Zorb, and Laxi, were hard at work on their latest mission, to understand human humor. They had studied languages and emotions across galaxies, but laughter, that peculiar human response, remained a mystery. According to our data, Zilort, the team leader, mused, watching Earth sitcoms on the massive screen before them, humans often laugh when faced with discomfort or confusion. Is humor a response to displeasure? Zorb, his second-in-command, scratched his head. Or perhaps they laugh about food items, calling them companions. One human keeps talking about airplane food in this video. It's most perplexing. Laxi, the youngest on the team, added, "There are also your mom jokes, but human mothers are important figures. Why would they laugh at them?" The team decided to gather more data firsthand. Disguised as humans, clad in bright floral shirts and fanny packs, they transported down to Earth, choosing a city called New York. Their first stop was a comedy club, where people were laughing so loudly that the room seemed to vibrate. A man on stage was making dry comments about his morning coffee, and the humans howled with laughter. Zorb whispered. The subject indicated loneliness but seemed amused by it. Do humans find solitude funny? Laxi shook her head. Or maybe companionship with food items is humorous after all. Let's try it ourselves, Sealort said, moving over to a group at the bar. Greetings, my only friend is Oxygen, he announced, trying to sound solemn. The humans gave him blank stares. Thinking quickly, Zorb corrected him. Apologies. He meant to say salt. The humans exchanged puzzled glances before turning away. Disappointed, the team returned to the ship, but Zilort wasn't ready to give up. We need another strategy, he declared the next morning. Let's interact directly with humans, perhaps in a more spontaneous environment. This led them to a local cafe where they attempted a knock-knock joke Laxi had studied. When a man replied, "Who's there?" She beamed and said, "Orange." But by the time she reached, "Orange, you delighted to be speaking to me?" The man was already looking away, muttering, "Tourists." Zorb decided to try sarcasm. "I am having a terrible time on your planet," he said to another cafe goer, attempting a disgruntled expression. "Your chairs and oxygen levels are adequate." The human gave him a strange look. Thanks," and moved away. The team felt defeated, and back on their ship, Zilort received a transmission from their supervisor, Glinox. "What are your findings?" Glinox asked. Zilort hesitated. "We attempted human techniques, jokes, sarcasm, companionship with food, but they only seemed confused." Glinox pondered this, then offered a suggestion. Perhaps humor isn't in the words, but in the shared experience of the unexpected. The team, inspired by this insight, returned to Earth the next day with a simpler approach. They went to a park, blending in among humans as tourists. Zilort started chatting with a woman watching her child play. "Children seem very unpredictable," he said, hoping to spark a connection. The woman chuckled. "You could say that. One minute they're angels, the next they're devils." Laxi leaned in, confused. "Your offspring? Changes forms?" The woman laughed, amused by their strangeness. "You 3 are something else. How about I tell you a joke?" "Yes, please," they chorused, intrigued. The woman grinned. "What did the fish say when it hit the wall?" They looked at each other, stumped. "What?" they asked in unison. "Damn," she replied, laughing at her own joke. The aliens stared, processing the punchline, then, almost instinctively, began to laugh, their whole bodies shaking in an awkward, uncoordinated manner. Seeing them laugh only made the woman laugh harder. Finally, Zilort understood. Humor wasn't about words. It was about the unexpected connection, the shared joy of a silly moment. As the Zignath Phi departed Earth's orbit, Zorb looked back at the planet with a newfound fondness. Maybe laughter, he said, is just a way to feel a little less alien.